Hi everybody, it's been a really busy E3 day today. This was the second day of E3, it's typically the busiest day. We had lots of press coming over to our booth, lots of top tier press also. And today we're basically going to reflect on how other people saw Original Sin. There was a lot of people who came to the booth to play the game also, so for us it was really interesting to see how people were engaged with the game. And thankfully it looks like everybody enjoyed it and they were very quick to pick up the controls. So have a look at the reactions of people today. And tomorrow, by then, we'll probably be completely dead, because this is a very intense experience for all of us. We will give you the wrap-up of our stay here at E3, and then maybe we'll even have a little bit of a competition, but for that you will have to watch all of our videos. Alright, enjoy!
The first time I played? Yeah. Well, I loved it. We actually gave it PC Game of the Year at GameSpot, so I'd say that's a pretty resounding endorsement. It's really good, actually. I was kind of worried about whether it would feel intuitive, whether it would be easy to kind of work around the interface, and actually I'm pleasantly surprised. It was easy to get around the interface, it was easy to handle combat. Yeah, it's a surprisingly good fit. I'm actually looking forward to sort of the different levels of mastery of spells. I think that sounds really excellent.
The controls felt great. I absolutely love all the detail worked into all of the different skills and spells, and the detail and the animation of the spells, especially all of the incorporation of the exact range, the exact targeting, etc., which is so important in an RPG. For me, coming from the tabletop RPG world, I love to see that detail carried through, so that was great. I think it's absolutely awesome that there's local co-op in this game. There's so many games right now that do not have local co-op. It's online multiplayer only, and I think that really takes away, especially when you're thinking about tabletop RPGs or more traditional RPGs. You want that community, you want that interaction.
It looks like they've done a great job adapting, you know, what looks like a complicated, very complex PC game for console. Like you say, the interface looks very clean. The visuals look really bold, really colourful.
The UI was...
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and the split screen, the dynamic split screen looks like a great touch. And being able to play that online too. That massive world and all the potential in it is kind of exciting. Yeah. You don't know where to start. You're like, oh, I can't wait to just get stuck in and delve into all this stuff.
Yeah, especially now that they have voice acting too.
Yeah, it's fully voiced.
It sounded good. So anyway, I guess we're both pretty excited about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I went in expecting the same old remastered editions that are being pushed out onto every console nowadays. I gotta say, I'm incredibly impressed by the production I saw. I actually played it back when it was in early access with my girlfriend at the time, and we got about 20 hours into it, and then we broke up, and then I played it again, starting over because of the horrible pain and the memories of that. And you know what? It was one of those games that was so good you didn't even really mind playing it again. And the social interactions that you can do with the dialogue kind of combat, like, you know, you can say one thing and they say another, then you rock paper scissors over it, or you can fight it out, and that's great. That's the kind of thing that I really look for in a social experience like this.
I like that Larian comes through with some innovative things. Other games don't have things where I can play with my friend and we reach a decision with an NPC, and rather than player one clicking whatever we want to say, I can say let's fight these guys, he can say let's work with them, and then our characters actually argue.
We haven't played it on a PS4 at all yet, any kind of console, so it was definitely took some getting used to, but it was fun. I felt it was really smooth. It was walking around, it was even easier, I feel like, you know,
No, I've actually never played anything on a PS4, and in 1 minute, it's intuitive, it's easy to figure out, so I had a lot of fun.
I liked the precision you had when you were moving around a little bit more. It felt a little more action-y. So yeah, I've been very impressed with how smooth the transaction's been going from PC to console.
Sadly, I have to get going, or I would keep playing forever and ever.
Be a man. Be a man. Don't use that. Don't use that.
It's too late, buddy.
Speaking of the military, if there's something you don't want to neglect, it's the bids and requests of your generals. Their influence on the battlefield is not to be taken lightly.
Have a sherry to calm those nerves.
In the Queen's quarters, decorated